Yo yo yo! Jonathan is here, and in this video I'm gonna talk about the best ways to apply for software development jobs in 2019. And if you are looking for your first job as a software developer, if you are just looking for a job, this video is for you. So let's start. So not too long ago I was exactly in your position looking for my first software development job. I was taking massive action for 30 days, and after the 30 days I got my first software development jobs. So in this video I'm gonna share with you some tricks and tips that I've used myself. So first of all I'm gonna talk about from worst way to do it and the best way to do it, and how I did it myself, and how I recommend you to start looking for a job and start applying for a job. So the first way, which is in my opinion the worst way to do it, is via some kind of third-party website, third-party company, someone who handles the process for you. I think it's the worst case to do, because number one, most of the people are going in that approach. They are just going to some website, and I did it myself. I went to some website which was enableenrolljobs.co.il. I went to this website, I just clicked some apply. I went to some Grassover, some monster.com. I went to all those websites and just apply, maybe 5 a day, maybe less, I don't really remember. I wasn't really consistent on those websites, but from my experience I got 0 interviews, I got 0 callbacks, I got nothing out of it. So this is why I think it's the worst case, and the number one reason why it's because it's not getting directly to the company you are working for. It's going to the third party company or website, and then it's going to the company you want to work for, which I think it's not the best case for you to have if you want to get a job in the near future. So after applying via those websites, which I got 0 results, I went and tried to search for something else. So I thought to myself, if I'm getting through the third party, why not getting directly to the company that I want to work for? The second method is to directly apply to the company you want to work for. And how you do this? So you can go to social media, some people are posting there, and it's important. It's also some kind of third party, but it's important to see if there is an email of the company. If it's an email of the company, you want to apply through this email. So there is no third party, you are going directly to the company. And you can also search for companies you want to work for, search for some startups, some IT companies, it doesn't really matter, but search for the companies. You can even go to those third-party websites that I've talked about in the first way. You are going directly to the website, searching for their mail, maybe they have their career tab, go to there and maybe take the job and apply directly to the company you want to work for. After using this method, I've got some callbacks, I've got some rejections, but at least I got some feedback. With the first way of applying with the third party, I didn't got anything. I didn't know if I need to improve something, if I need to improve my resume. And in the second method, the feedback wasn't too great. Yeah, I got some mails of I'm not qualified enough. Every company is sending the exact same copy of the rejection email. We chose to take another candidate, blah blah blah. So I've tried that and I got some results, and I think I got one interview from this method, but it wasn't only by this method. I used another thing. I sent an email to the company and I used another thing that I will continue talking in a moment. So the second part is going to some companies you want to work for and send email directly to the HR, directly to the company. So after using the second method of directly using an email to the company, which is most likely is going to go to the HR, after doing this I was thinking, why not going even deeper? Which brings me to the third method, which is Social media. Social media. The third method of applying for a job is using social media. And in my opinion, it's the best way to do it, using social media. This method is combined with 3 parts, which I will talk about now. So, the first part is posting on social media that you are looking for a job. If you are just got out of college, if you are just finished boot camp, if you are self-taught, post on LinkedIn or Facebook that you are looking for a job. I didn't use this way myself, but I'm seeing a lot of people who do and get results and get interviews and get a job eventually. So you should try too. And one thing I would say about this, that right now if you post about it, if you post that you're looking for a job, most likely not everyone is going to see this. Maybe your network is not that powerful, maybe you don't have connections. So before posting that you're looking for a job, I would invest in my network. I would start connecting with people. Maybe if you are looking for a web development job, connect with people who are already in your position. Connect with web developers, full stack developers, everything that is related to web development, senior developers, etc., etc. And eventually, after building the connections you need, you are going to post, and maybe some of them is going to refer you, maybe someone is going to offer you something, and this is the most efficient way. And in my opinion, you should do it on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is right now the best platform for software development, for doing business in general, but you should use it. It's really a powerful resource and it's the best social media platform, and I will expand about this in later videos. So first, invest in your network, build connections with people. I myself, I was building my network to find a job in mobile development. I was connecting with iOS developers, Android developers, and everyone who is related to mobile development, maybe senior developers, lead developers, everyone who is related, and I built my connections. As I told you, I didn't post about it that I'm looking for a job, but I asked for advices for people who are already where I wanted to be. How do I start, what to do, what's the best approach to do it, which is also powerful. And this is what I did. So part 1, build your connection and post on social media that you are looking for a job. Number 2, which is in my opinion is the most powerful thing you can do, is also using social media, especially LinkedIn. And this time, as I told you, we are diving deep. So the first method was going to a third party. The second method was going directly to the company, which is most likely going to the HR. The third part is seeking help from others. And the fourth part, which is also in social media, is directly reaching out to decision makers. In my opinion, and this is only my theory, the HR don't have a really technical knowledge. They don't really know if you're really capable of doing the job. They don't have a lot of power also, and most of the time when you are sending an email to the HR, they don't have much power to do something with it. Maybe they will refer you to the person who is above them, but they don't have really much power. So what I was thinking is going directly to the ones who does have power, who can do something, who can maybe see my resume and maybe like it and maybe offer me some things. So I decided going directly to the person who I'm going to work for, directly to the bosses, CEOs, CTOs, everyone who has some powers. So what I did again, I built my connections. I started connecting with CEOs, CTOs, team leaders, senior developers, VPs, everyone who has a little power, who can take me, who can give me an interview, who can do something that will give me results, give me a job eventually. So this is what I did. I connected with a lot of people and I would DM directly via LinkedIn. I will expand on this in a later video, but what you want to do eventually is not tell them I want a job, give me a job, blah blah blah. You don't want to do this. You want to give them some value, maybe give them a compliment about the company or something, and maybe then go for the ask It doesn't have to be something complicated. Maybe ask for advice at first, and then ask for maybe they searching for a job. Maybe offer yourself for working for free, which is what I did. But I want to expand on this in later videos. So this is some kind of idea you can have and you can apply right now. So the second part of social media is directly going to decision makers, and I want to tell you why this is so powerful. So number one, you are going directly to the person who's gonna like you. Maybe he just woke up this day happy. Maybe he will decide, I like this guy, I want to give him a job. He has the power to do so. The HR doesn't have the power to do so. They can do it. It's not their company, it's not their business. They can do it, but he can do it. And again, the great thing about this is you need only one person in one company to say yes to you. You need only one person to say yes to you, and I will speak about it in later videos, but you got the basic idea. And the third thing, which is not really directly applying, but it's again using social media, it's by creating content. And if you watch the first video on better resume, how to make a resume better, I'm telling you there to create content. So create content to social media. Maybe write some articles, maybe make some videos, maybe one video a week. What it will do, it will make awareness around you. People will watch your content. You can never know who is going to watch you on the internet. This is the power of the internet, of social media. Maybe some CEO is going to watch your video and say, oh, I like this guy. Maybe I want him to work for me. Maybe he will reach out to you. Maybe you will get an interview. You can never know what will happen with your content. So create content. It's more of indirect approach. But if you want to get a job, you will do anything. You will do anything. So put content. Put something, maybe you're learning now something, write an article about this, post it on LinkedIn, use some tags, use some more things, use some tags, make yourself, expose yourself to as many people as possible. Eventually someone is going to see your work and tell you, are you looking for a job? And the beautiful thing about this is they are coming for you, not you are coming for them. But it takes time, it really takes time. I didn't do it myself, I did create some content, and one of the interviews I've been to, one of the interviewer told me that he watched some of my videos, which is already give me advantage, because he already some kind of knew me, he saw me through the videos. So the 3 methods to apply for jobs in 2019, the first one is via third party, which is in my opinion the worst case to do it, the worst method to do it. The second thing is directly to the company, which is most likely getting to the HR. And the third and the best way, in my opinion, is using social media. The first part of social media is posting, using your connections, using your network. The second thing is DMing directly to decision makers and maybe getting a job through them. And the third thing, which is take more time and is not instant, is creating content and let it use the power of social media, of the eyeballs of other people, the exposure of the internet to get people to you. So this is the third methods. After this video, if you are not executing on these methods, you are just wasted a lot of time. This video is going to waste if you are not going to execute. It's nice and dandy that you are watching, but taking action is the most crucial thing. So if you want to get a job, finish this video and start DMing people, start applying for jobs, pick the best way for you and go from there. And as I told you, I recommend you DMing decision makers directly and using social media. So pick yours. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped you. Consider hit the subscribe button to see more of my next videos and how to make your odds of getting a job better and better, and eventually get your first job or maybe your next challenge in software development. So thank you for watching. Keep smiling, keep coding, and I will see you in the next videos. Peace.